Welcome back. Our next guest has been on the show before as one of our unsuspecting Heroes Matter contest winners. When AJ Ras Amni won back in November of 2021, he said his commitment to service was stronger than ever, and he has stayed true to his word. So joining us now from his new project, Success from Within, is AJ Ras Amni, and he brought along Tobias Brookins, pastor, principal, and principal at Edison Computech, and he's also a board member at Success from Within. So it is a pleasure for both of you to be here. Before you guys are both returning guests here on CVT.
Yes.
So welcome back. I was
Thank
just
you.
looking at your segment, and it was one of my absolute favorite because you
Thank
were
you.
just so genuine in your commitment to service. And so now it's just coming all to fruition, and we're able to see it more with your latest project, Success from Within. So tell us about it.
You know, I've been in servicing others since 1994. I came to the United States in 1985, but within 9 years, I started giving back.
Okay.
Because the purpose of life is to give back. So since 2016, I have Blackstone Merchants Association.
Right.
I put my own time and money to do what I do for Blackstone, to house the homeless, to help the business prosper. So finally now, because we need to grow, we had to, I founded Success from Within. And Success from Within, we work with three things. We work with student empowerment, because that's really my passion with the kids, business prosperity, and housing unhoused. And we look at it different than what most people look at it, because we don't look at the symptoms. Mm-hmm. The symptoms is a chaos.
Sure.
Yes, we need to work on it. But also we need to find the cause to prevent it from happening. And that's really the mission and the vision of Success from Within.
Okay, so we are attacking this problem, trying to stop it before it even starts. So interrupt the cycle of poverty and the cycle of homelessness with, and education is a really big part of that. And that's why, Tobias, that's why you're here. That's why you're on the board. So how is Success from Within working with education? What are your goals? How are you accomplishing this?
Well, you know, it's interesting that you bring up the last segment he was on.
Yeah.
Because most of those earnings came to schools and to kids. And that's one of the ways we want to see the partnerships take place, because there's a need for great mentorship. There's a need for programs where our districts are doing the best that they can. Our teachers are working hard. Everyone is trying to meet these needs. But we need partners, and Success from Within has the ability to kind of scale up in mentorship because of all of the relationships that AJ has been able to forge in this city, to be able to move very quickly to get kids the kind of adult love that they need after school, to make sure that they're having financial programs, teaching them how to budget their money, giving them an entrepreneurship mindset. And you know, we at Computech, that's something that we're leaning into, but we want to do that with our partners as well, because we believe that if our kids grow up here in the Valley and are educated in the Valley, they should be able to produce something wonderful for us so that we all have a better way of life. And so it starts with education.
I think this idea of having partners in the community from business partner with your schools is so important, because sometimes the road that you are taught is taught to you like it's the same for everyone. You do X, Y, and Z, you go to college, you do all these things, and then your life starts. But that's not really, maybe that's not the best path for everybody. Because every entrepreneur has a different story and has a different way of how they started their business. And so I love this idea of having businesses partner with schools, just like Success from Within. You guys, so you talked a little bit about finding people homes and getting that stable for people. You've had a success story recently.
Yes.
So tell us about that.
Okay. You know, I work directly with the mayor, and I met with him for an hour and a half. And we're very good friends. And I wouldn't leave his office before I got commitment from him to give priority for Blackstone. So we have priority for Blackstone. Whenever we have homeless people that live on Blackstone, they're resident of Blackstone, that people come from outside. And by the way, we don't look at the homelessness in the abstract. We're looking at people, the family people. Addiction is a sickness, so those are the people that we try to house. We don't house drug addict, we don't house pimp, we don't house prostitute, because they're going to ruin the inside as they ruin the outside. So I had last week a couple that needed housing, and really the housing was full everywhere. I called the mayor a couple times. I called the Heart team. I called the Hope team. And really, I think the mayor got upset for me a little bit at the end. But we're very good friends. So, but he knows I'm doing what's best for Fresno. And let me say, the mayor he told me that my expectations over here and his expectations over here too. But the reality, this is all what they can do.
Yeah.
But ultimately, within a couple of days or 3 days, we were able to house these people. So I want to say thank you to the mayor, thank you to the HOPE team, thank you to the HEART team, because without their help, without their support, we couldn't do what we can do. I'm only a civilian.
It is so important to have citizens and have your constituents have high expectations. I mean, that's why kids do well, because they have high expectations from their parents or from their students. And sometimes when we grow up, you know, we don't have our parents' expectations anymore, so who do we live up to? And so the mayor is lucky to have you to keep pushing his reality to a better and better reality. So if people want to get involved with Success From Within, how can they find you? How can they get involved?
Okay. Well, successfromwithin.org. They can get information. We're updating the website by end of this month.
Okay.
Or middle of next month should be done. But they can call me directly. My number is 559-284-1919, 559-284-1919. And my email is aj@successfromwithin.org.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you guys both for being here. AJ, it is so wonderful to see you again. I see him. I was at a Kiwanis Club speaking. I saw him there too. So he is serving all over the valley. Thank you guys both so much for continuing to serve. I appreciate it. Still to come here, we're celebrating Wine Wednesday with some Pinot Grigio. We're joined by wine specialist Lori Budd after this.